Hey guys, so here we're going to factor completely number 23 where we have y cubed plus 8. So this y cubed should be a big indication that we might have a sum of cubes. So we do have a sum of cubes if this 8 can be rewritten as a cube, which it can be. It can be rewritten as 2 cubed. And if that didn't come to mind when you first saw this problem, don't worry, it will next time you see it, and it's the exact same problem. But whenever you have like a binomial, like what you have here, and you have the first term raised to the power of 3, you should always question yourself whether the second term should be a cube or not. And if it is, then you have a sum of cubes, which is what we have here. So when you have a sum of cubes, AB times a squared AB b squared equals a cubed b cubed. Now notice I didn't put any signs yet, and that's because I want to emphasize that the signs will change depending on whether you have a sum or a difference. So a sum of cubes, which is what we have here, will always have a positive sign here, a negative sign here, and a positive sign here. A difference of cubes will always have a negative sign here, a positive sign here, a positive sign, and a positive sign there. A good way to remember the signs is the acronym SOAP. That stands for same, opposite, always positive. And that relates to what you have here. So if you have a sum of cubes, your first sign is going to be the same as what you have here, the opposite, and then an always positive sign. So for a difference of cubes, which is a subtraction sign here, they'll have the same sign, which is a negative, an opposite sign, which is a positive in this case, and then an always positive sign. So here we have a sum of cubes, because what we have in the middle is a positive sign. So let's stop talking about difference of cubes. So let's go ahead and rewrite our a cubed plus b cubed into what we have here, which is y cubed plus 2 cubed, where our a is y and our b is 2. Now that we know what our variables are, we'll just go ahead and plug that into the formula. So I'm going to write y plus 2 times y squared minus 2y plus 2 squared. Now, if this part confused you, it was a times b, which is y times 2, which is y2, but I just wrote it as 2y, just so that I can have the y last and 2 as the coefficient first. And then I'm just going to simplify this as best I can, which is just changing this 2 squared into 4. So this is going to turn into y plus 2, y squared minus 2y plus 4. And that is how you factor a sum of cubes like what we have here.